watching DD India Live, India's Voice to the World. I'm Pariksha Pe Charcha, coming up in the next 30 minutes. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi to embark on his power-packed France and US visit, focus on inclusive AI use and strategic partnership. Prime Minister Modi to host 8th edition of Pariksha Pe Charcha, the event to bring renowned personalities to guide students on essential aspects of life and learning. Asia's biggest air show, Aero India, to begin in southern state of Bengaluru, will showcase the strength of a new India. US President Trump to announce 25% steel and aluminium tariffs in latest trade escalation. China's tit-for-tat tariffs take effect. France threatens reciprocal action. Trump wants US to own Gaza, considers regional role in rebuilding. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu praises the proposal. Arab nations decry the move. And on to the details now. India and France are set to elevate their strategic ties as Prime Minister Narendra Modi to embark on a crucial 3-day visit. Key agreements in defence, AI and nuclear energy are on the agenda. DD India's Tapas Bhattacharya has more details.
India and France are set to take their strategic partnership to new heights as Prime Minister Narendra Modi embarks on a crucial 3-day visit to France. Key announcements are expected in defence, nuclear energy and aerospace, reinforcing the strong bilateral ties between the two nations.
Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi will be visiting France from 10th to 12th February 2025. This visit is on the occasion of the organization of the Artificial Intelligence Summit, the AI Action Summit that France is organizing. And Prime Minister will co-chair this AI Action Summit alongside President Macron of France. The visit will also include a substantial bilateral component.
A major highlight of the visit, the much-anticipated deal for 26 Rafale M fighter jets for the Indian Navy, further bolstering India's maritime defence capabilities. In addition, discussions are at an advanced stage for 3 more Scorpene-class submarines, enhancing India's underwater warfare strength. On February 11th, the AI Action Summit will take centre stage, where both nations will unveil a roadmap on artificial intelligence. This initiative aims to drive governance, inclusivity, and global standards for AI technology.
AI, as you know, is one of the revolutions sweeping our times with enormous implications for our society, for our politics, for our economy. And there, India brings to the fore the voice of the global south, given the concerns we have about making sure that there is an equitable access to AI technology. There is no digital divide, so to speak, that it should be safe, it should be trustworthy, it should be open and inclusive, with adequate care for the impact it's going to have on the future of work, on the future of labor, how it's going to be governed. So those are the common concerns which we have. And it also lays the foundation for how we can collaborate with France.
The visit also focuses on economic cooperation with a CEO roundtable. Discussions will also focus on further increasing the cooperation between the two nations in diverse sectors, including aviation, manufacturing, defense, technology, energy, among others. Prime Minister Modi will then travel south to Marseille, marking the opening of India's new consulate. On February 12th, Prime Minister Modi will pay tribute to Indian soldiers who fought in World War I, honoring their sacrifices in France's war cemeteries. India and France continue to collaborate on cutting edge nuclear technology, paving the way for future energy innovations.
From defense to digital innovation, this visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi marks a new chapter in Indo-French relations, reinforcing a partnership built on trust, technology and a shared vision for the future. With camera person Rakesh, this is Pariksha Pe Charcha for TD India from Paris.
Well, the future of AI stands at crossroads while leaders gather in Paris for the AI Action Summit, shifting focus from risk to action. With global governance, ethics and innovation on the agenda, will the summit be able to unite AI efforts? Reporter TD India's Tapas Bhattacharya from Paris.
The future of artificial intelligence is at a crossroad. On February 10, 2025, world leaders, tech giants and experts will gather in Paris for the AI Action Summit, a pivotal moment for AI's global trajectory. Now, what to expect in this particular summit? Unlike the previous summits in Bletchley Park and Seoul, where safety took center stage, France is shifting the focus from risk to action. The agenda? 5 key pillars. First, public interest AI, expanding AI benefits beyond tech giants. 2, future of work, how AI, that is artificial intelligence, reshapes jobs and industries. 3, innovation and culture, boosting AI creativity and inclusivity. 4, trust in AI, ensuring safety, ethics and transparency. 5, global AI governance, striking a balance between regulation and innovation. But this isn't just about policies. France is playing a strategic game. Hosting this summit positions France as a key AI player, balancing US partnership, open cooperation with other countries like China and India, and strengthening European AI independence. And with Mistral AI, the France rising AI champion, valued at over $6 billion, Paris wants to show the world it's not just following the AI race, it's shaping it. Yet the challenges loom. The EU AI Act just enforced just before this summit could tighten AI regulations, potentially restricting innovation. Meanwhile, the new US administration stance on AI and China's growing influence could also reshape AI geopolitics. The world will be watching. Will the AI Action Summit spark a new era of global AI cooperation, or will competing agendas widen the divide? One thing is certain, AI is no longer just a tool, it's a battleground in a new international polity. With camera person Rakesh, this is Tapas Bhattacharya for TD India from Paris.
Well, after wrapping France's visit, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is to pay an official working visit to the United States on the 12th and 13th of February at the invitation of President Donald Trump. This will be the first visit of Prime Minister Modi to the United States since the inauguration of the second presidential term of Donald Trump. The visit will be a valuable opportunity to engage the new administration on all areas of mutual interest. Prime Minister Modi will also hold a bilateral meeting with President Trump in both the restricted and delegation level formats. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to engage with the students, parents and teachers in the much-anticipated Pariksha Pe Charcha 2025 scheduled to take place on the 10th of February. This annual event aims to address exam stress, offer motivational guidance and provide valuable insights on exam preparedness. Here's a detailed report.
In a record-breaking response of over 5 crore participants have registered for this year's 8th edition of Pariksha Pe Charcha, making it the largest ever edition of this event. A total of 36 students from all states and union territories have been selected to interact directly with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This year's Pariksha Pe Charcha has been revamped with a fresh and immersive format, featuring 7 key themes ranging from mental health, mindfulness to technology, sports and financial literacy. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will personally address students concerning about exam pressure, time management, and career choices, while also encouraging them to think beyond textbooks and develop a broader perspective on life and learning. Pariksha Pe Charcha 2025 will be broadcasted live on Doordarshan as well as streamed on the official social media platforms of Ministry of Education, PIB and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Schools across the country have also made special arrangements for students to tune in and participate. With exams around the corner, Pariksha Pe Charcha continues to serve as a guiding light for the students, helping them to face academic challenges with confidence and a positive mindset. Kriti Vadhera's report for DD India.
Well, the 15th edition of Aero India, Asia's biggest aerospace and defence exhibition, is set to be inaugurated by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh in Bengaluru on Monday. The 5-day extravaganza is expected to showcase India's aerial prowess and indigenous cutting-edge innovations alongside state-of-the-art products of global aerospace companies. DD India's Vishal Baristo has more on this.
In line with Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India, Make for the World vision, the event aims to provide a stage to forge international collaborations to fast-track the indigenization process, thereby providing a thrust to Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led government's resolve of making India a developed nation by 2047. Addressing a press conference in Bengaluru on the eve of the event, Defence Minister described Aero India as a crucial platform which will drive forward the government's vision of a strong and self-reliant India.
Aero India is a crucial platform that drives towards our vision of a strong India, capable India, secure India, and self-reliant India. Through Aero India, we are not just showcasing our defense capabilities, but also strengthening partnership and collaborations. Our goal here is to enhance collaboration in areas of common interest with our friendly countries, fostering deeper cooperation and shared progress. The participation of the global industrial leaders alongside numerous Indian firms will serve as a testament of India's growing technological prowess on the world stage.
Organized in a total area of over 42,000 square meters and with the confirmed participation of over 900 exhibitors, including 150 foreign companies, the event is said to be the biggest ever Aero India till date. Rajnath Singh termed the participation of more than 90 countries as a testament to the growing global confidence in India's aerospace and defense capabilities.
Defense ministers or representatives from about 30 countries have come to participate in this event. The presence of air chiefs and secretaries from 43 countries further highlights the significance of this event, not just for India, but for the entire international defense community.
Earlier during the day, the Chief of Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh, and Chief of Army Staff, General Upendra Dwivedi, took to the skies in India's indigenously developed light combat aircraft Tejas. The Army Chief expressed his happiness after the flight.
Behind me you can see this is Tejas, the finest example of Atmanirbhar Bharat, self-reliant India. And you can see the Chief of Army Staff and the Chief of Air Staff, they are flying for the first time.
For the first time in history, Aero India 2025 will witness the participation of two of the world's most advanced fifth-generation fighter aircraft, the Russian Su-57 and the American F-35 Lightning II. Vishal Baristo's report for DD India.
Now to all the latest from the Mahakumbh, the largest gathering of humans anywhere on the planet. Well, the Mahakumbh 2025 in Prayagraj has drawn an overwhelming number of devotees to the sacred Triveni Sangam, the confluence of Ganga, Yamuna and the Saraswati rivers. With unwavering faith and devotion, more than 43 crore pilgrims have already taken the holy dip, seeking spiritual purification and blessings. With 16 days left for the grand event to conclude, officials anticipate that the total number of pilgrims could surpass an astounding 50 crores. Even after the completion of the three main Amrit Snans, Makar Sankranti, Mauni Amavasya and Basant Panchami, the enthusiasm of pilgrims remains undiminished. People from across India and the world continue to arrive daily, making the Mahakumbh a global spiritual phenomena. The Mahakumbh 2025 is not just a religious gathering, but a reflection of the rich spiritual heritage and enduring faith of millions. As the sacred waters of the Triveni Sangam witness history, the event continues to inspire devotion, unity and cultural pride. And India's President Draupadi Murmu is set to participate in the ongoing Mahakumbh by visiting Prayagraj on Monday and also taking holy dip at the Triveni Sangam. During a visit, the President will experience the Mahakumbh's grandeur and spiritual significance. She will offer prayers at the revered Akshayavat and Bade Hanuman temple. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will also be present on the occasion. President Murmu will visit the Digital Mahakumbh Experience Centre, an initiative that signifies integration of religious events with modern technology. The centre provides detailed information about Mahakumbh Mela through advanced digital tools, allowing devotees from India and abroad to experience the grandeur of the event more closely. Well, her visit will be a historic and inspiring moment, not just for Prayagraj, but for devotees across the country. It will also enhance the religious, cultural and spiritual significance of Mahakumbh. And still to come in this edition of DD India Live. US President Trump signs proclamation declaring February 9th as Gulf of America Day. In sports, India's SEAL series as Rohit Sharma roars back into form with 32nd ODI ton against England. And ahead are the visuals from Kauai Flower Fest showcasing the immense beauty of flowers.
Complex issues, hidden agendas, twists and turns, strategic games. We think all dots are linked, we just need to connect them. Join me every week as I connect the dots to unravel hidden designs in statecraft, mysteries and decode issues that matter to you. Watch Connecting the Dots with me at these times on DD India.
Welcome back. You're watching DD India Live. I'm Pariksha Pe Charcha. Moving on, US President Donald Trump signed an executive order that recognizes 9th February as Gulf of America Day. Trump signed the proclamation while flying over the newly named Gulf of America. The changes will apply to official federal documents and maps. Trump ordered the name changes as part of a flurry of executive actions hours after taking office, making good on a campaign promise. Google Maps last month said that it will change the name of Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America once it is officially updated in the U.S. Geographic Names System. The change will be visible in the U.S., but it will remain Gulf of Mexico in Mexico. Outside of the two countries, users will see both names. Well, the United States will also move to impose 25% tariffs on steel and aluminium imports on Monday. Speaking to reporters on Air Force One, U.S. President Donald Trump said that these taxes will apply to any steel and aluminium coming into the U.S. Trump also said that he will be announcing reciprocal tariffs on Tuesday and Wednesday to take effect almost immediately. He said the U.S. would match tariff rates levied by other countries and that this would apply to all countries.
Any steel coming into the United States is going to have a 25% tariff. What about aluminum? Aluminum too. I'll be announcing probably Tuesday or Wednesday at a news conference reciprocal tariffs, and Very simply, it's if they charge us, we charge them. Every country will be reciprocal. That's right. Every country. It won't affect everybody because there's somewhere we have similar tariffs. But the ones that are taking advantage of the United States, we're going to have it's reciprocity, it's reciprocal. We're going to have a reciprocal tariff.
Well, Trump, during his first term, imposed tariffs of 25% on steel and 10% on aluminium, but later granted several trading partners duty-free quotas, including Canada, Mexico and Brazil. And French President Emmanuel Macron warned that U.S. tariffs on Europe would hike inflation for Americans as he vowed to go head-to-head with Donald Trump over financial threats. In an interview to a U.S. news channel, French President said the EU should not be a top priority for the United States after Trump's repeated threats to target the bloc. Macron warned that tariffs would harm European economies, but also the United States, given the level of economic ties. He said the EU must be ready to react to U.S. actions. He, however, stressed that the 27-nation bloc should mainly act for itself. And China's retaliatory tariffs on U.S. goods came into effect from Monday. The tariffs include a 15% levy on U.S. coal and LNG and 10% for crude oil, farm equipment and a small number of trucks as well as big engine sedans shipped to China from the United States. Beijing announced its tariff plan on February 4th, minutes after new U.S. levies of 10% on all Chinese products took effect. Trump had called these tariffs as an opening salvo in a renewed trade offensive against China. Well, U.S. President Donald Trump on Sunday said that he is committed to be buying and owning Gaza, but could allow sanctions on the land to be rebuilt by other states in the Middle East. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Sunday praised a proposal from U.S. President Donald Trump for control of Gaza and the displacement of its population as revolutionary. Addressing the cabinet meeting on Sunday following his return from Washington, Netanyahu said the two allies agreed on aims set out by Israel at the start of its 15-month conflict against Hamas, including ensuring Gaza no longer poses a threat to Israel. Netanyahu, however, did not mention any of the details of the plan Trump laid out, which has been resoundingly rejected by Arab nations, including Egypt, Jordan, Qatar and Saudi Arabia.
President Trump also presented a completely different version for the post-war period. For an entire year, we were told that the day after must include the Palestine Liberation Organization and the Palestinian Authority. President Trump came with a completely different, much better vision for Israel, a revolutionary, creative approach that we are currently discussing. He is very determined to implement it, and I believe it opens up many possibilities for us.
Well, an Israel delegation is in Qatar for next stage of the ceasefire talks that is set to start on Tuesday following Netanyahu's visit to the United States last week. In keeping with the deal, on Sunday the Israeli military completed its withdrawal from its remaining positions in the Netzarim corridor, which bisects Gaza as agreed under the truce with Hamas. The Israeli delegation at this point will only discuss technical issues. The first stage of the ceasefire, which began on January 19th, is meant to last 6 weeks and includes the release by Hamas of 33 Israeli hostages in return for Israel freeing almost 2,000 Palestinian detainees and prisoners from its jails. Washington, Qatar and Egypt mediated the ceasefire, which has largely held. And supporters of Kosovo's Prime Minister Albin Kurti flooded the streets after preliminary election results signaled his party's lead. Draped in Albanian flags and beating drums, crowds gathered in the capital's main square, where Kurti declared victory just after midnight on Monday. But the road ahead is uncertain. While his Vetivendorste party is set to win the most seats, it lacks a majority, forcing Kurti to seek coalition partners, though he gave no hints about potential allies. The results mark a decline from the 2021 landslide, but still position him to lead Kosovo, a nation where politics are deeply intertwined with Serbia relations. Meanwhile, the Election Commission faced delays, blaming software failure, promising final results by early Monday. And now to some sports update. Rohit Sharma shown with a sensational century as India eased past England by 4 wickets in the second ODI and sealed the 3-match series on Sunday. Ravindra Jadeja scalped 3 for 35, but England still posted 304 all out after opting to bat first. What followed was a terrific Rohit show as the Indian captain returned to form in style in the second innings, scoring 119 off 90 balls. He smashed his 32nd ODI century and surpassed Rahul Dravid in the list of India batters with most international tons. Meanwhile, Shubman Gill played the perfect second fiddle to him in a mammoth opening stand. Gill himself raised his half-century in 45 balls as the opening stand between him and Rohit crossed 100 in just 81 balls. The hosts have also taken a 2-0 lead in the rubber, thus confirming a series win for themselves. And the 7th edition of Kovai Flower Show kicked off at Tamil Nadu Agricultural University in southern Indian state of Tamil Nadu. Visitors can immerse themselves in the beauty of colorful flowers and floral structures. Around 100,000 flowers are on display at the show, including 50 different types of flowers, 100 varieties of indoor plants, and around 50 varieties of cacti. All right, that's all for this edition of DD India Live. But let us know your thoughts on the news of the day. For those on the go, you can get all the latest news and updates from India and across the world on the DD India mobile app. The app is available on both Android and iOS platforms. Scan the QR code on the screen to download now. We'll be back with more news as it breaks here on DD India. I'm Lipakshi Khurana from all of us here in Delhi. Thanks for watching DD India Live.